fate swirl.
The fate swirled. Oh, I know.
swirled,
I made y'all's little peckers hard with that one,
Dude, that was awesome.
And we are live, dude. Let's do
Welcome back to Sunstriders episode. We'll fix that in post.
13.
13.
Phase 2, 13.
Thank you for spending your Sunday nights with us. Guys, last time, well, let's go ahead and first catch Will up on what happened catch Chris up on what happened last time. Because it was a little bit of a doozy, especially towards the end of the last episode. So,
yeah.
Did you watch any of the VOD, Chris, or just completely fresh?
I watched some of it, but I didn't finish.
No worries. So, the party was being transported to the Sumnis Shale, a Goliath, like whale-like creature, to which was affixed like a big travel vessel. And on there, they met a few unlikely individuals. One was an older Pomarian hailing from, older being adult and mature, not older in age. A mature Pomarian hailing from Tourist Vigil. And Tarth introduced himself as Tarth. And Tarth would like to say that he was very interested in meeting all of you, being as you didn't come from here, and it's very unlikely to see people from off-world. So while you were on there talking to Tarth, you happened to notice, actually I think it was Oziat happened to notice, a younger individual who later introduced himself as Seppo Ra, hailing from, Sambar Enclave. Yeah, Seppo. And Thuna, interested in finding out more about the teenage Fomarian, went up and approached, had a light conversation, didn't end up getting too far, but did introduce herself.
Not great with kids, or not great with people in general, really.
Not super bad, but skittish. But you would remember Seppo from, well, your younger character would remember Seppo from the Youngling arc. And we eventually made our way to the Sumnis Shale and received a cold welcome. People weren't too pleased to see newcomers coming in. You were shown your barracks and didn't make too many acquaintances with anybody else on board. Decided to go out, see the town as you were instructed, familiarize yourself with your environment. And while you were doing that, I believe it was Call that noticed a blue-skinned humanoid, a Chiss, walking with a few of the lieutenants from Cathro's entourage. They managed to sneak their way back to the headquarters for the Shale Strikers, and Appa decided to engage in some dubious spy work, convincing the guards to let him through, and then later sneaking in and eventually just handing himself over in the middle of all of it, only to be saved by his friends and one of the other lieutenants, an unlikely ally, in the room. After that, I believe we returned to our barracks, and it is the beginning of the end of the night, so people are about to just pack it in. Now, let's go ahead and roll some destiny points. We can do our session question as well.
You want me to re-roll?
Oh, did you already roll? Didn't see.
Yeah. It was,
Jesus
Christ, Carl.
Always
you got the last
Paragon
time,
of Light, baby. Paragon of Light, baby.
Paragon of Light, dude. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Fuck it.
1, 2. So I'll give it to you, Chris.
Okay.
2. And the rest dark. I'll roll 1 for my sake. 1 dark. All right.
Huh?
When will all of you
Am I crazy?
that you
I
adopt?
only see,
Yes.
only 2 light side, right?
2, 3.
You said you were going to give it to me?
Okay, Call. Yeah. I didn't see Call, so I thought I was counting him as yours. There we go.
Yeah.
Nice and
Skip
balanced,
us, man. Gray Jedi.
I'll kill you.
All right.
I'll slaughter you where you stand.
So for the session question tonight, it's going to be,
Ooh.
what is your character's #1 priority? And we're going to Dom. And there's no weaseling your way out of it.
Yeah,
Get his
Dom.
ass.
110%.
Get his ass.
Man, the way my taxes work, I'm like, #1 priority for a Penamon. He's such a loose goose, you know. I'd have to say it's just to persist, like see these things through, just like follow the way in front of him. He's not gonna be stationary, but he's also not really looking for anything majorly in particular. It's really a flow of water type deal, you know. You just
Here
go
for the
along.
storyline.
Exactly.
See how it unfolds. Okay. Very cool. Who
Pentamon's
you going
also
to,
been
Dom?
here a while. He's accomplished a few things in his life, and I mean he's at the point where it's kind of like, you know. I'll go to Gert.
Right. I think Ozied's top priority would have to still be the people of the Riptide of Van Way's retreat. I think, like their safety first, but close second would be getting us unstranded, like back to, getting the village populace back to like the core worlds, like their home planets, things like that. Yeah, I think that it just kind of stays in the back of his mind as like a problem that he can't quite solve. But yeah, I'll go to Will.
Yeah, so Carl Gasson, the main character of this anime, is finds most important in his life besides what do you call it? His studies of the blade. Okay, no, so no, what he finds most important to him is his friends, family, and he wants to go out and find his purpose just like his master Timjin did. Because he truly believes just in what he's seen with the Force and his relationship with it, that if he follows it, he'll find his destiny just like Timjin did.
Oh,
Like that?
Thank you.
Damn, Will.
Thank you.
and who do you want to go to?
Yeah, we'll go to let me see here. Let's go to Jake.
Oh, I thought I was gonna be last this time.
Nope.
Had the money on last.
Special rights.
Let's see. Thuna's #1 priority. Thuna's #1 priority right now is still all of the kids that came with Ed and her on the Justicar through the breach and actually onto Point Riptide. So wolves and all them cats, all them youngins, even though it's been 2 years now, and they're growing up and learning everything. The whole idea of her joining up with Ed in the first place was to make sure that these Force sensitive kids and adolescents and young adults would be safe and actually be able to follow a pathway if that was something they wanted to do. So for now, it seems to be matching up. There's opportunities abound for all of them. So right now, she's not too worried about leaving the planet either. It's it's nice. And those damn Chish. Priority #2.
All right.
All right.
Chris
I
Sama.
think that's me, right?
Yes, it is.
So, Cassia kind of contrary to Thuna and in line with Oziad, really kind of main priority getting off the planet. This is all she knows. This is the only place she's ever been. And kind of secondary to that, but still related, is she's eager to escape her parents' shadow. Declan Verdos, savior of whatever. Sasha Vanway, hero of Vanway's retreat. Whatever. She doesn't care. She wants to escape those shadows, and the only way that she sees that happening is leaving the planet, getting back out into the wider galaxy, kind of carving her own path, as it were. So, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Very cool. I think that's everybody. Go ahead and get into it, I believe.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, glow.
All
I
right,
thought you
so
got all those out.
we are going to go ahead. I like this song. We're going to go ahead and start in the middle of the night, unless anyone has to do anything before they go to bed.
Make tea.
Anybody? Brandon starts
Yeah,
tomorrow.
you know that Call's gotta have that nighttime moment where he walks out like a Disney character and has a song to himself.
Amen.
Do you really want to walk out and kind of meditate?
No.
Sing
Oh,
a song,
How I
Will.
wanna be a Jedi.
Well, no, you don't have to sing, but do you want to walk out to the shore and meditate?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, what's on your mind, Call? Close this door real quick. Hey, Molly, now we're going to go this way, babe. What's on your mind, Call? What's weighing heavy on Call's heart before he starts his training with essentially a new academy? He's under the supervision of a Fomarian, Catharo, a more militant person than perhaps his trainers have been before, his mentors have been before.
Well, he's more concerned of the conflict going on with the rest of the Fomarians and what those chists might have to do with it. He just feels like there's something fishy afoot, but can't put his finger on it. And he'd like to maybe meditate and see if he could find some sort of inner insight. Maybe he's just seeing things, you know what I mean?
Okay, cool. So you walk out, and as mentioned before, the barracks, the trainee barracks, are towards the back of the island. It's now later at night, and being nighttime now, you can kind of take in some scenery that you hadn't noticed before. And you walk towards the back of the island, towards the shore, and it is that like black volcanic shale, almost, that you're walking on. So black sands, and it's that that smooth rock that you're walking on as you kind of make it to the shore. And you do notice something that you didn't notice in the bright of the daylight, with the light reflecting off the waves, is there's a faint red light, like a dot, on the not so distant horizon. And it's
Okay.
just glowing consistently, faintly.
I pick up one of those smooth rocks you're talking about. And then
Little obsidian shard.
yeah, I take it in my hand. I kind of just like rub it, and I sit down, hold it in my hand, and I like focus on that like red point.
Yeah. As you kind of focus, you roll a destiny point, or roll a force die for me.
Ooh. A force die or my force?
Roll your force rating for me.
Sweet.
Forget your 2. Let's see.
Let me use them 2 light side, baby.
Oh, I need to reload my table. Sorry. 2 light side points. Okay. So you hold up that shard of obsidian. It's nighttime. It's almost completely opaque in the dark. But as you hold it up, that backlight of that red dot in the background, something almost connects to it, like that rock connects with what you see, and you get images of lava just like melting, oozing rock coming up from the Earth's core. But the feelings you get are rebirth, renewal, change, um, transformation, new homes, new lives, new structures, new entire continents. And you find that changes abound, although this is a pretty violent environment. So you feel that the nature isn't quiet, it isn't calm and peaceful, but it is positive, preventing stagnation.
Okay. Okay.
But so actually, yeah, you got one dark side. You didn't choose to use it, but with that, you do also get the sense of something a little more sinister to this particular location.
Sinister, eh? Sinister how?
You don't know. Violent, since a little. I mean, violence. Just the very process itself is violent.
Interesting. All right, I guess so. Like, what do you call it? I just take that little piece of obsidian. What was it? Chuck it at towards the shoreline and see if I can make it like skip across the water.
Yeah, and it does. Skips about 3, 4, 5 times. Ah, sorry, Ed.
Wait,
I didn't know I wasn't supposed to be out here.
Hello,
And you
bro.
see Seppo pop his head up from under the water. Don't hurt me. I'm sorry.
Who's Seppo again? I'm sorry.
Seppo is the young that you met on the
Amorian
transport on the way
boat
over.
Oh,
He's
okay.
also in the Youngling campaign.
Oh, sorry. My apologies. I didn't mean to strike you with that. What are you doing out here?
Well, I didn't know what the training was gonna be like tomorrow, so I just kind of want to see if I could get a head start. And then just to his side, an infantile, what's it called? Reef shade shark, kind of breaches the water and comes back in, and then you can see just the tip fin circling over Seppo, calmly. I didn't mean to steal, or you know, I didn't know the rules. I just wanted to see if I could get a head start.
Calm
They said
yourself.
not to drag your feet.
Calm yourself, boy.
Okay.
Focus on your breath.
Starts breathing,
See,
making his way all the while to the shore. He's kind of a clavicle height in the water.
if you can control your breath, you can control your mind.
Roll.
And
So
if you
you're
become
kind of mentor him here.
master, and if you become master of your own mind, you can get out of any situation.
So, what's the closest thing to like a wisdom check? You cool? Maybe cool?
I mean, call is cool,
Yeah.
right?
You could
You
do
know,
Objective.
You could do a cool check here.
I mean, cool
Cool
checks aren't
force
very
rating?
cool because I don't have a very good stat in it. But
Just roll a cool check with your force rating against nothing. Just to see what you get.
I let me see. I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be a success, an advantage, and it's gonna be 4 light side.
Okay.
Damn,
Oh
I was
my.
so close.
What a nutty.
It really
call.
wasn't far off at all.
I was so
What a
close.
prediction.
Okay. So I mean, he was nervous. He can kind of sense. You see a sense of vague recognition wash over his face. He knows that you clearly aren't from here. Now that he's got the ability to see you, you're not from the Sumnis Shale. You're probably not here to yell at him or get him in trouble. So he kind of calms down. You can see him taking a breath, his chest peeking out of the water, and then he just takes one more breath, dips out under the water for a little bit, and you can see the shark's fin just popping up, kind of weaving back and forth, making its way to shore. And the shark just kind of circles whenever he reaches. Thanks. I've been nervous since I got here. It's just I left all my friends back from the Enclave. I left them all back home. They're all going on their own missions, and I've never really been away from...
Shh. I can sense your worry, child.
Yeah,
But that is due to a perceived lack of control in the situations that you find yourself in.
Well, it's just last time I tried this.
Mhm.
It's just last time I tried this, my squid died. Out of nowhere, I couldn't protect it, and so I'm hoping this shark will be better. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
And it very well might be. But you can't be afraid of what bad things might happen, because you focusing on such things will only will it into existence.
Okay, that's good advice. Jinor and I used to say we can't get too attached to things. If something's meant to exit your life or come into it, it will. But, after my squid died, he said that it had returned to the Force. As all things do.
That is a very, very wise lesson.
But that doesn't make it any easier.
That it doesn't. My master Timjin told me of a very, very complex story of what attachment and not being able to allow the changes in life to pass, what it might lead to.
Yeah. That makes sense. My friend... Well, no, that's not important. Thanks. What was your name again?
My name is Carl Gassan. And you are?
Paul? I'm Seppo. Seppo Ra. Kind of extends his webbed hand.
Go ahead, and I give him a brisk handshake.
He grabs you at the base of the wrist. And...
Seppo. Good name. For a strong young man. And I go ahead and I give him like a, like smack him on his back a little bit. Little tough dadly like.
It means courageous one, but sometimes I feel like that's a lie.
The names that our parents decide to bestow upon us play a greater role in our lives than we might think.
Maybe so.
It seems like you have been bestowed with a name that carries a lot of weight. Something to aspire to.
Maybe so. Well, thanks, Call. I'm going to be out a little bit longer. I'm just going to go say bye to my new friend over there.
You make sure to take care now. And try not to worry about your upcoming training. I'm sure you'll do just fine.
Here's a pen. Well, I'll see you in the morning, I guess.
See you in the morning.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your own before going back to the barracks?
No, not really.
Okay. Very cool. Everybody else still sleeping?
I'm out. I had a stressful day.
That's great. I'm glad
I
to
was
hear
all
that.
tuckered out.
Go ahead and just roll your force rating for me with a 1 dark side pip guaranteed then.
Oh,
Nice.
Wow.
Good man.
from the brink.
Pretty good. In your dream you hear, "Be aware, Appa. All is not well here in the Shale. Be alert. We'll need you. Things may not be what they seem. It's that same voice you heard from the dream on the Justicar. On
Bon
the whaler.
ami.
Bon ami.
Am I just receiving this information? Am I?
Tell me, what are your dreams like, Appa? Where are you at?
Oh, buddy. Dream a lot of my home planet, but occasionally I'll dream of just floating through the stars, and kind of blending the galaxies together, kind of.
Let's go with that.
streamlining myself through the galaxy.
You're just weightless floating. Sensory deprivation pod in the galaxies, and you hear that voice kind of enter your mind.
I am glad that I am needed. Thank you for your warning.
Thank you for listening. Seems so few of you newcomers have open ears.
I do my best to listen to the world around me.
There's much to say. You were so close earlier. You were to uncovering it. A little more investigation. You would have found it for sure.
Then I guess I must keep my nose to the grind.
You must.
Continue onward.
I need you, Appa.
Oh, bon ami. I just hope I am that equipped.
You will be when the time comes.
Thank you.
The voice fades. You don't feel its presence anymore.
And back into the listless sea of stars I go.
All right.
Yeah, that was
And-
hard.
All right. For the rest of you, night comes and goes. Morning comes a little sooner than you'd hoped. But it's time to wake up. You hear the rustling of people around you, unless you're an early riser.
Okay.
Then you'd be the first up. But the rest of you would hear the rustling of people packing, getting ready for the day.
I'm up nice and early, and I'm getting me some early morning stretches in.
Of course.
I'm gonna go get me a nice brisk jog.
All right.
Right
Nice
for the
brisk
crowd.
jog.
Yep.
You'd be about the only person jogging. You're kind of running amongst the town. Where do you go? Back towards the route you came from earlier?
Yeah. Just back and forth.
Okay.
But
Just
after-
back and forth, like in front of the barracks.
Yeah, but after I do a few laps, like let's say I do that for 10 minutes, I go ahead and I start doing burpees, just like Master
Okay.
Timjin used to make me do.
Okay. Tall Goggins out there in the front. Yeah, you're pumped up, heart's going, ready to go, mind's focused.
Heck yeah.
Anybody else got a morning routine or?
What a great morning. I wonder what Appa's up to.
Sleep to the last second.
Okay.
Is
I
there a
wanna go
range top and our open fire
Yep. Hey, he already knew. I was trying to see if he's making tea.
and our
Yeah.
procurable fire source?
There's like a on the outside towards the back of the building. There's a like a heat vent,
That's all I need.
Yeah.
I got the pot.
like a
I
slate.
got some
slate over
dried,
the top of
crushed
it.
up, questionable things going into it.
Oh boy. You go and find him, Call.
Oh yeah, I can already smell it. So I just follow the smell of, I'm assuming like fermented mushrooms and I'm assuming it has a slight sour smell to it in the air, but like mixed with like an herby kind of sweet smell. I just follow that until I find him.
1 for the body, 2 for the mind, and 3 for fun.
I really hope that the 3 for fun aren't going to be like the last time I heard you say that. It was not very fun.
It was possibly 4 or 5, so what?
I see.
Could
I
have come
see.
down.
So this one's going to be more refreshing, I hope.
Possibly. It depends on your idea of refreshing.
I mean,
Tea.
I will have to say most of your teas are quite refreshing. It's more of just in the moment. The aftermath sometimes is. So how's your morning going?
Well, I woke up and I had a wonderful dream. And now I'm
yes?
here making my tea. I have just yet to see anyone but you now, Call.
Do you mind if I join you?
Of course.
I
There's
just
no
finished with my
seating, but-
morning routine, so I figured I'd get me a little something to drink. Let me pull out a little like shitty what was it like what do they call it? Like the pottery type of mugs.
Oh, the motherfucking the tea set come with that, bubba.
Hell yeah.
I got a pot. I got to cook.
Nice.
Appa, you have my cup ready?
Oh, of course. It's coming. It's coming. I pour first for Tuna, and then for Call, and then for myself.
Oh, Thuna, good morning.
Good morning, Appa. Good morning, Call.
It seems as though you and Appa have gotten closer. I got here before you, and he appears to have already prepared your batch of tea before mine.
Well, there is a rule, an old rule, older than me,
Yes.
called ladies first. It is an important rule that will
Ah.
help you.
Of course, I'm unfamiliar with such a rule, but a rule's a rule. So, who am I to complain?
Tarth wonders what
Tuna,
it is
ladies
that
first.
the ceremony that you're performing.
Oh,
Tarth
hello.
perhaps wonders that perhaps Tarth could drink from this cup.
I certainly can. Just one moment.
And what would Tarth expect to taste?
Tea.
Tea.
It's best if you just have the experience.
If you say so.
It's always the surprise. I'll tell you that.
Anybody seen Ozzy this morning? I think he's probably trying to kick Cassia's ass out of bed.
You hear like a 10, 15-second long groan. Of just,
Oh no.
like they like old man like morning sounds, like just lots of
Like-
clear in the throat.
Talking loogies.
That's awful.
On vacation with my dad.
Well, morning, y'all.
I'll also get up from the unignorable noises of
Dad noises.
dad noises.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Good God. I think we need to find something for your chest congestion, Ozzy.
Yeah, I think it's getting better.
Tarth thinks
Doesn't
the tea
sound
could
like
help.
I'm gonna give Oziad a cup, but with a
Ricola.
glistening ink cap mushroom just sitting in it whole.
Oh, that's
Water
dangerous.
with the
Wow.
Just the tea, and then I'm just gonna drop a mushroom.
It's like a Bloody Mary, but just a giant mushroom.
Delicious.
It's a fungi
This might
Mary.
help with the aches. Not so much the pains, but the aches.
Well, I mean that's half of it. That's worth a try. Do I chew it or just kind of just down it?
As long as it's in your mouth at some point.
All right. Take like a big swig.
Right after, Cassio put her hand on your shoulder. Have I ever told you you're one of the bravest men I've ever met?
Not that I can remember, but I appreciate it. It's actually, once you get past the kind of grittiness of it, it's not bad.
Not on a day like today.
Oh yeah, we've got to get some good faith going back with Cathro after yesterday. They're probably gonna be watching us, especially you, Appa.
No, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, Appa, try and keep the tottering old man stuff to a minimum. You gotta be self-sufficient or some shit they said like that.
Yeah, you aren't selling the cute old man. You're selling the. Please get him out of here. He smells, old man.
No!
I'm not your grandchild.
Can I roll initiative?
Just roll initiative for what? Just whack him with the fucking kettle, dude.
Yeah.
Try the tea again with.
It was merely in jest, I swear.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm a bit more aware than I put out. A bit.
I know you are. I was just, like I said, in jest.
And if you try to convince anyone that I'm your grandfather, I'm sorry, Calden. We are different.
Pretty noticeably different.
I wouldn't mind adopting you, but you seem to have an adoptive father already.
Look, I was just on I was just put on the spot. It was just what I pulled out of my behind.
For a man such as yourself, lying is difficult because you are honest, and I understand.
Honesty is the best policy.
Yeah, let's leave the deception to maybe me and Ozzy, and try and avoid that situation as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean, remember
Duly noted.
Remember what June said: diplomacy first.
So, are we supposed to be somewhere this morning, or are they gonna come give us like a rousing call, or?
Good question. What's everyone else doing? Honestly.
Well, as you say that, Lieutenant Karn, not the lieutenant that helped you out, comes approaching the barracks. All right, trainees, get your shit together. Keep up.
It's a good thing that I already got the blood going. Go ahead and do some extra stretches. Get whatever gear I got.
Now I'm going to need the rest of this, and I put whatever left in my kettle back. Tip that bitch upwards.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. As you start walking to the shore where you came from last time, make your way through the city, Karn explains. The Reef Stalker shark spawning grounds are not too far away. They are embedded in some thermal vents in the area. We will be going there just shortly before they hatch, and you will be making your connection with your own hunting partner. This is a very formative time in the shark's life, so if you are not the first to make the connection with it, it is unlikely to stay by your side and act as a match or a pair with you. So find your pod, make the mark, and we'll see how you do from there. Kind of just talking, rumbling. Tarth is unsure. He's never done this before.
Well,
We'll try.
you were in common company, Tarth. None of us have done this before.
Tarth forgets. Which of you are undergoing this trial?
I believe it'd be all of us. All of us here.
Well, you had mentioned in the report that not all of you are here to be Tide Tamers.
Ah, yes, I will simply be observing for my friends.
Rather than that, I will. I believe me, was it one other?
It was Ozzy and Call.
Very cool. So how have you practiced for this?
Practiced? Not at all.
Tarth, there's
That's
something
not
you need
true.
to know about.
You have a.
Go ahead, Chris.
That's not true. You have a son. Those are wild animals, aren't they?
That's a very good point, Cassia. Yeah. And I think I should be a shoo-in in that case.
Hey, Commander Ozzy, hey, he's more of a one-take Jake kind of individual, Don't want to lose any of the magic by, messing up the mojo of the first go.
I see. Mojo, the first go. I'll try that.
Darth, have you done any training for this?
Tarth doesn't suppose so. Tarth did try to speak to a hermit crab once.
That's good.
Did it respond?
No avail, unfortunately.
Oh, maybe it was busy.
Maybe.
Oh, we lost Garrett.
No.
No.
Gee, come back.
Oh, yeah, I can hear him.
I can hear him.
He's back.
His screen just locked up.
That's my album cover right there.
Looks like he's about to do a sweet scratch sesh there.
The cover of the new MGMT album right there.
Bubblegum dog.
Yeah.
Oh God. Alex really got me with that one.
You're a
Oh,
bubblegum
he's
dog
there he
listener
is.
to her.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right. With that, you guys kind of make your way to the shore. And Paul, you hear hot on your tail, Seppo. Mr. Call, Mr. Call.
Oh, Seppo. It's
I was
good to
just kind
see
of hoping. Well, yeah, good to see you too. I was just kind of hoping I could stick with you guys.
you. Nerd! Yes, of course you could.
What a hater.
I'm just joking, man.
Seppo's a sweetheart.
Kid just needs a little help, man.
Yeah, man. No wrong with that. Of course you can come.
Great. Okay. Cool. Because I just don't know anybody else here, and you were you and I guess that lady, the only people I really talk to. So. So I'm glad I can stick with you guys.
Thuna, by the way.
Thuna, yeah, that's right, Thuna. She's a little scary.
It's okay. Her face is always like that.
Daggers to call.
I can feel it. I can feel them, but I'm not looking her direction.
I'm gonna give you a wedgie whenever we get back to the barracks.
Oh, Jesus.
Tunis already talking dirty to Call. Yikes.
Cassia wishes that
I
was
have,
her.
to I have to watch out what happens tonight.
Yeah, right, chat?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
Right, chat. But yeah, Call, you don't think they're gonna get mad, right? Because Nishu's over there, and I was just gonna have him kind of follow behind us and pretend like I got him whenever, everybody else is doing theirs.
Wait, what? I don't see no.
Yep.
I don't see a problem.
You see the fin of the shark just kind of off to the side in the water. He just follows behind the group, just offshore.
He's not cheating, is he?
Well, I mean, you have the instructions.
I mean, the whole idea of the trial is to tame one of them, right? You already did it.
Yeah, you're right.
I think the kids already
we're
got
good.
to step up. Is all.
Hey, we good.
Seppo, did you find an egg as it was hatching?
Yeah, it wasn't too far offshore actually. I did, and it worked out. I mean, I had done this before though, so it's not really the same. But never with a shark, just with a squid. But I found one, and it was kind of the same thing. You just kind of got to open your mind. And I found it last night, and it worked out. So I'm just gonna keep him a little bit behind us, and when everybody else has got their egg pods, I'll just kind of have them come over.
Okay, just make sure the lieutenant doesn't get too savvy to you, because he has some good eyes.
That's what I was kind of worried about. So I think if we kind of stay towards the back of the group, we would be fine. They don't care much for stragglers anyway, so why would they ever check?
That is a
That's
good point,
right.
Seppo.
I think me, Cassia, and Appa, we can probably make a good little dash for a vent and run interference, if it as it were. Have you guys
Okay. Yeah.
get over there?
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks. All right. You guys kind of rally at the beach. Cathro is not present. In fact, neither is Lieutenant Rock, the one who helped you in the office the other day. Just Lieutenant Karn for now. He is present alongside a number of shale strikers, probably about 15. And in the distant waters, you can kind of see, not too distant, maybe about 50 yards offshore, you see the large fins just kind of circling, turning. In the distance, probably about a pack of sharks, like 15, about as many shale strikers you see in front of you. All right, split into groups, no more than 5. You'll each be accompanied by one of my shale strikers to ensure that you properly complete your lesson. Keep up. We're making our way due south to the spawning grounds. Any questions?
What if you're afraid of sharks?
You're in the wrong place.
Good thing I'm not afraid of sharks.
All right, yeah. But you do kind of make your way. Swimming, and Call, you recognize you're swimming in the direction of the volcano that you saw last night.
Oh, cool.
Make your way for some time. The water temperature noticeably climbs. It's not, scalding, but it is noticeably warmer over here. It's also getting shallower. You would get it based off of what you saw yesterday.
Mhm.
And the more scientifically inclined would also kind of infer that this volcano is just pushing a new bottom layer in every so often, however often it overflows, and it kind of creates just like a rising slant out of the water over time.
Eventually, it'll make an island. And new life will grow there as well.
You notice that?
Parallels.
All these squares make a circle.
Yeah. So you also have a shale striker accompanying you. He's large, probably about 6.5 feet tall. Light, kind of like yellowish, that yellow sandy colored skin. And just broad-chested, wide shoulders, silent type. Doesn't say much.
Mm.
Turns over his shoulder every now and then to make sure he's still got everyone. But doesn't put a whole lot of extra care into it.
Oh, reminds me of my grandfather.
Kind of reminds me of my dad too.
Seppo says to whoever's in the back of the party, I don't like him.
I don't really like any of them.
Well, you don't have to like.
Cassie is definitely at the back. What?
Hell yeah.
Double hands in the pocket, strolling in the back.
Hey,
I tell Sapo, you don't have to like him, but today you are going to have to work with him.
All right. Okay. One second. Okay. You eventually do make your way there, and it's kind of a beautiful but formidable sight. You see, whereas everywhere else in the ocean, you see these large coral structures creating beautiful archways under the sea. They're very colorful, full of life. Here, it's just stone, black stone, doing similar features, riddled with orange glows and reds from lava and heat vents under the water. Every now and then there'll just be scalding hot geysers that come up unexpectedly from some of the heat vents. And you just kind of see around you, floating over the course of a few hundred yards in just a big circle, the other groups of shale strikers and trainees, and then kind of backlit by the volcanic activity in the background is Lieutenant Karn, just kind of overseeing the entire process. And you notice each of those groups now has that large reefstalker shark kind of circling. And Karn has his own next to him.
What color are these animals?
They're almost the same obsidian black that you see around you, like a charcoal black with a white underbelly.
The eyes as well.
No, the eyes look a brown.
Okay.
So these particular ones are definitely, what was it? Predators.
Ambush
Yeah, there's no
predators.
question.
Yes.
Yeah, no question there. Certainly.
Oh,
Keep our
Tarth,
wits
have
about
you
us.
seen these animals before? In the
Who's that?
Tarth?
Tarth has seen sharks before. These have a unique coloration. The charcoal, the obsidian, the black, I would assume, means that they are from this region, because it would behoove them to be this color while hunting. But Tarth is not an expert on these matters. There are also black-colored animals in Tourist Vigil, but that is because Tourist Vigil is an exceptionally deep place. Not much light can penetrate through. Also why many of my clan members lose their vision over time. Simply lack need for it.
Guess Tarth some glasses ASAP.
Not me. Like I said, Tarth can't hear as well as my
Ho, 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 ho.
as well as my people. What? The matter about us? Tarth kind of goes up and swims to the larger Fomarian, the Shale Striker. So, Tarth wonders when we may begin searching for our pods. Will you take part to them, or must Tarth go out and seek it himself? Go. Come back when you've made your match. Thank you. Tarth appreciates your earnesty.
Good luck, Tarth.
Are you coming as well, Oziad? Call?
Yeah.
And your name, Seppo? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Looks in
of
the
course.
background and sees his little shark swimming.
Yeah, we'll be right there with you.
All right. So I think we just kind of. Darth thinks we just go and inspect the area, see if we can find any pods there. Quite difficult to see, actually. So, are we splitting the party just a little bit here? I mean, it's not.
Oh, yeah.
You're not leaving the scene, right? But they're going to be like 100 yards away or so, towards the
Yeah.
bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. So
And,
that means we have Thuna and Cassia up top. Anybody else? Not Seppo.
Papa. Right?
Appa, yeah. Yeah, Appa, you
Mhm.
staying up there too? Cool.
Yep.
So you guys are all with the Shale Striker and his shark. And the rest of you will be going down. So as you kind of descend, things get harder to see. It's black, like as black as a charcoal would be. And the only easy places to see are around those vents that emit that light. It's pretty hot. So it's going to be a bit of a search. Go ahead and make some nature checks or survival checks for me. I believe. The party down below. So whoever will be the best at that, we can just make a group check.
Okay, I have 3 greens.
That'd
Okay.
be me.
I got a yellow and a green.
Wait, to be
Does that
clear,
mean-
Appa, you're up top, right?
Yes.
You're not making a check. You're with us.
Papa with us.
I'll be here with us. And Thuna will have the Precision X over and just kind of resting the other arm over the barrel. Not like aiming at anything, but just having it at
Yeah.
the ready.
Of course, you're in the water. You notice the Shale Striker in front of you has a large forest gray spear as well in his hand.
So since Call has a yellow, I can add that to my. Yeah, cool. What is the difficulty?
It'll be 3 purples. Go ahead and upgrade it with one red.
1 second.
Flip that shit, Garrett.
Hold on, I had to refresh.
You hear Lieutenant Karn yell out. We don't have much time. When you find your egg, make your connection quickly. Oh wow, that's huge.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
It's a lot of threat too.
Somewhat-
Holy hell.
You hear another person call out. You hear another person call out, and with the 4th threat, what if we can't make a connection? Force it. Karn says.
Oh. I don't.
Hmm.
Kind of grunts and nods down. The person that asked that. But Oziad, you With 3 successes, you only have 3 party members down there with you, so you find a pod of 3 eggs. 4 threats. You'll see what those are later. And the triumph. What would you like to do with that?
Man, tell this guy who's screaming to go get fucked.
I'll say I'll say with that, you can add. What's your force rating?
1.
1. You can add a light side pip to your ensuing roll to make your connection if you'd like, or you can do anything else you think. Alter the scene in a major way.
Could I? Yeah, no. I like the force, the light side pip added.
Okay,
I'll
cool.
Go with that.
Very good. Arth is incredibly impressed. You have great eyes, Oziad. Even Tarth could not see.
Kind of you to say. I'm still kind of getting used to this whole underwater thing.
Yeah, well, it suits you well. Tarth wonders who would like to go first.
Me, pick me, me.
Call, you may be the... Who would I be to stand in your way? Please call, show Tarth and Oziad how it's done. I've read on this topic... Oh, sorry, I mean to interrupt you.
I was gonna say, I wouldn't go so far as to say I'll show them how it's done. I'm going to attempt myself.
All right. These eggs are more long, like oval shaped.
Okay.
And they're pretty large. They're about the size of your torso already.
Damn.
Yeah. So go ahead, make a force rating check,
Okay.
and it's going to be against 2 purples.
Aight.
What skill would you like him to?
Wham.
It depends on how you want to go about it. How do you want to go about connecting with this young life? What approach would you take on it?
I'm a swim on over to it, and I'm gonna look at it real serene like. I'll be like, that thing's full of force stuff, you know, and I'm gonna touch it. Okay, no, so I go over to it, and I try to clear my mind, and then focus on like an intention, which my intention being to just befriend it. So
Charisma? Charm or charisma?
yeah.
Or,
We can go with that.
Yeah. I guess we charm there. I could see cool.
You know, like, that's a good shark.
Okay. We can try and do a...
Let's be friends.
You can always default to discipline for force power stuff. Either way,
Yeah.
if you'd like to, Noah.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do the discipline on that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. All right.
So, 1 red, 2 purples.
In 4-star or no?
You're adding your full force rating, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you have enough to succeed here.
Yeah.
If you use both pips,
The light and the dark.
you have to, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So,
But I'm
Paul, you gotta...
I'm gonna justify it in this sense, being like, you know, because it could go either way. It could be cool with me, or I might try to bite my damn hand off. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of like leaving it to fate.
Good.
Yeah, there we go.
So, yeah. You kind of sense a little bit of uncertainty, a
Mm.
little bit of fear, but you're kind of able to assuage that a little bit, calming the creature down. And you feel after a bit of time, you kind of coax it out. Come on. Just come on out. You see it kind of just like thrash a bit, shed its egg, and then kind of a quick spin around and rest at your side. This shark is about 5 feet in length already.
Nice.
But
pet
it
him.
is it's kind of responsible. Yeah, you pet him, and it just kind of looks at you and acknowledges you. Doesn't move away, doesn't move towards, just pretty neutral towards you, seemingly at your command.
I kind of just glance. I kind of just glance over. I'm just like, oh, look at it! Look at that! Look at that!
I'm impressed. That's magnificent.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you. Oh, it's very cute.
Parentheses, it's not very cute at all.
The teeth on that are pretty sharp, though.
I think it's cute.
Fair.
All right. Tarth could go next if that's okay.
Yeah, by all means, Tarth.
Good. Let's see.
Ooh.
Tarth is finding some difficulty with this. I must try and Tarth must try and calm his mind.
Listen to yourself.
He doesn't seem to be responding to Tarth. Well, perhaps a different egg. This one seems closed off.
I mean, that should be fine. They didn't say anything about a time limit or anything. I mean, we can keep looking.
Yes, I think that would be wise. Ozia, would you like to try?
Yeah, sure. I'll walk up to the egg. I'd like to use leadership if I can instead of discipline.
Ooh.
Yeah, in what way? How would you like to
Just-
do that?
Kind of like sidle up to it and kind of give like the same speech that Oziad has given Sokan previously. I'm just like, now listen here. This world ain't the nicest place, but we've got things we need to do. In order to do that, we need to help each other. You can understand that. We gotta, and yeah, try to connect.
I like it. I like it a lot. Go ahead and make that check. It'll be against 3 purples. And you'll have an automatic light side pip on there too.
Two failures.
Yee.
It's tough.
Just how the old conversations went.
Yeah. Now, if you wanted to use that dark side,
The bank
I'd
is
say you
open.
could do it.
Hmm.
Or you could go try and find another egg, but it'll be a hard check. And you wouldn't have the automatic light side.
I think Oziad is gonna take the bad advice from Karn and try to force it.
kind of sensing the same pushback you would get from Sokan. He thinks he knows better. Just really is falling on deaf ears more. Like it's like you're talking to a wall. You might as well just be talking to that thermal vent over there, because he's just not listening. And you kind of just go down that line of, man, I'm doing everything I can to show you the correct way. I can help you, and you spit in my face, or you just don't care. Moreover, I would rather you show some emotion for it, but you don't. Eventually you are able to kind of get through, and it's through like you feel it bucking, like it's kind of thrashing around in its egg, and you're just refusing to yield to it. And eventually you kind of wear it down like breaking a horse. Kind of splits its egg, comes around, goes a little bit wider out than Call's did, but eventually does find its way to your side, looking at you.
Now that's more like it.
Well, Tarth had expected a better outcome. I hate to be the one keeping up the group, but perhaps just one more try.
We're still gonna come with you. You know, moral support.
Excellent. We're gonna cut to the group up top. So give me a perception check.
Yeah, Appa. So, the Precision X, it has 3 cycling chambers on it. So whenever I need to swap to a stun setting, it actually lets the range. It can concentrates the bolts a little bit. So my range on it for non-lethal can go a little bit farther than most standardized blasters. Really, it's a pretty cool design. They've got a couple more moving parts on it. Advanced tri-light scope. Pretty cool stuff.
How often do you use the stun setting?
Oh, Lenny.
I'll believe you. But look, I'll show you something that, because you let me see yours, I will show you mine.
Oh
But you
my.
cannot tell anyone else.
Ugh.
And I look over my shoulder.
Cross my heart.
Okay.
I'm sitting right next to both of you.
I'm gonna act like you're not there.
Nice.
The
Very mature.
gnarled wooden cane that Appa always has. He walks with it, not with a limp, but just to help him out. I'm gonna twist the burl at the top and unsheath the sword from the cane.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
And sometimes you just need a blade.
Excuse me.
You make that yourself?
Yes, not the blade itself, but the compartment as well as the stick.
Oh.
I was expecting like a flask or something.
There is a reservoir in the cane.
Okay.
I don't think it is what you think it is, though. This is not something you would drink. At least, not something I would let you drink.
And you need a perception check, no?
Make a group perception check, guys.
What are
Yeah.
we looking for?
It'd be more of a passive perception check in D&D sense. So if there's a way to do
Okay.
that, then
Well, yeah, it would be that. I was just wondering if I could use my scope or not, because it gives me extra skill
absolutely. So
points.
I would say that you would be surveying, if the inclination would hit you, let's see how this is going. And you kind of be surveying all the different groups going down, finding their eggs, and going through the taming process.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm scoping it up then, for sure.
And this is over the course of about probably like a 500 yard. It's a pretty big like field that you're in.
Oh, nice. So that means I have 2 yellows and a green then for my perception in that case.
Okay, it's unlikely somebody would be higher than that.
Nope.
What's our
Okay.
difficulty?
Dude. with that, you have the ability to perceive quite a bit. Let's say
Oh, I haven't rolled yet.
no. Let's say before.
Oh, okay.
Let's do 4 difficulty, because no, I'm saying that this opens up the opportunity for you to perceive quite a bit,
Ooh, okay.
having the scope. So let's make it a hard check. Put a red in there.
Sweet.
See
So
what happens.
One red, 3 purples.
Yeah.
Sweet. Flip her back over. Let me get 3.
Please do.
hours.
Wow.
Wow. That's great.
Necessary.
That's great. Cool. So you see what becomes apparent to you is a startling lack of instruction for what is supposed to be a training event. It seems to you every single one of the Shale Strikers that's been assigned to a group is doing the same thing that yours is, which is sitting about 100 yards above, offering no input and just kind of intently watching the groups below. You see, first off, that your group has done fairly well. You have 2 sharks following 2 members of the party, and then you see that Tarth is going to look for another pod. They've been down there for probably about 15-20 minutes. And you think you're doing pretty well. Tarth seems to be closing in on one. You suspect he'll be back up not that long. However, other groups are having a considerable amount more difficulty. Groups of 5 are lucky to have 1 tamed shark, if any. And others are actually being attacked by some of the spawnlings. Like just nipped at, gashed, things like that. They're actively fighting some of the spawnlings. And with the 4th, you sense just a vague tension. You've been around things going wrong enough to have that sense.
Now, I'm peeking in and out of the scope. Well, guys, good news is our group's doing pretty well. The other ones are not doing good at all. Like, at all. So I'm getting the feeling that this is like a washout event, because they're really not telling it. Like, I mean, look above the shore. Like, some of them are just sitting around not doing anything. All of them are just sitting, like the guards are just sitting around not doing anything.
What is our guy doing? Also just sitting around?
Same shit, yeah. Same
as everyone.
Same criff.
Now you notice he is intently watching your group, but he's not taking any action or instruction at all. Been completely silent, hasn't acknowledged you guys at all.
I'm getting kind of that tingle about this too. I don't know, something's just kind of feels weird.
Surrounded by shark side. Let's say I'm uncomfortable.
Right, but that's like we're in a shark's den. You know, that's where they live. They're supposed to be here. That doesn't necessarily seems like more. You know. I don't know. Let's just be ready.
Pull out my training stick.
Appa, you want to do anything?
Can I swim over to our instructor?
You sure can.
Bold choice of words.
Do you think they're doing well?
They haven't died.
Oh,
They've got 2 with them. Better than the rest.
will we see anyone die today? That's a bit foreboding.
Kind of chuckles.
Well, I'm glad I'm up here with
Actually
you,
cracks a
then.
smile as well.
Oh, Lord.
What were you saying, Appa?
So is it just a test of self? We notice the lack of instruction.
We don't need the weak.
I can see why. But our friends down there, they are safe, right?
As safe as they can guarantee.
Well, it's a good thing I trust Call and Oziet. Thank you.
Continues watching. Back to the down below party, unless anybody up top has anything left to do. I say up top. You guys are all still underwater. You're just above them. Oh, Will, you're Cam.
Will.
Yeah, I think you swapped it.
Oh, no worries. Okay, yeah, back down below. Tarth senses a bit of trouble. But let's push on. Seppo, it may be a good time to introduce your shark.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Maybe we could kick up some dust or something. Kind of obscure his entrance. He's just kind of over there in that ridge line. I have him laying pretty flat. I mean, I've seen that instructor watching us the whole time, so I just don't want him to think I brought something from the outside in.
I can help you with that. Me and my shark here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, maybe kick up some dust, and then I'll try and sneak him in. So yeah, you guys just want to kind of make some ruckus, really swirl around the bottom layer of sediment, and cool.
Yep.
What's the best way to go about that? I wonder. Let's do.
If I could, I'd like to assist Seppo and give him
Sure.
two boost die from Pack Instincts.
Sweet.
Okay. Yeah. That'd be good. Let's go ahead and just make it a survival check. I mean, I imagine like camouflaging or kicking up dust like a screen, something like that. Could go under survival. So they give me 2 boost dice, all right?
2? Yep.
Okay. All right.
What a good night. Oh,
Yeah, tough.
Seppo,
Oh,
you
yeah.
got your break.
Nothing on the greens.
yeah,
Three
Steppo
points.
is a.
So you proceed to kind of kick up the silt on the bottom, and you think you've made a pretty big cloud, to kind of conceal it. But unfortunately, these instructors are hawks, and although you don't know it, the instructor did spot that shark coming in from above the ridgeline. And group up top, you begin to see the instructor swim down.
Should we follow? Is this
Oh, Dona, what do you see?
It seems like the instructor swimming down to our group for some reason.
Can you scope it out again?
And you would know what Seppo was up to.
Yeah.
He'd tell you guys, yeah.
Yeah, fucked up.
Oh.
I fucked up. As soon as you said he's like sharp as a hawk, I was like,
Oh yeah.
I forgot to distract the dude. Sorry, Sip. Get right, kid. Maybe he's going to tell them good job.
I would think probably not.
Or we might be finished as well. I mean, Can we see that they have the sharks, or can only Thuna see it through the scope?
Should have relayed all that.
Oh, yeah, I would have told you guys. Yeah.
So we had the two,
Um,
but now we have the third entering. Can we see that this is happening?
You knew the plan as well. You knew that Seppo was going to try and sneak his shark in as opposed to making the connection. So you would have known that there's three. You would have seen that he's trying to do that. Yeah. Like, why else would they be kicking up all this dust intentionally down there?
Should we go down?
Yeah, let's head down.
Go ahead and make a survival check for me. Oziad.
That's
Everything's normal down there. You guys are just trying to find that last egg for Darth.
difficulty still 3.
Yep.
Let's
Thank you. Sure, thanks.
Flip one for you, boy.
Nice.
All right.
Need them hoes.
Hey, very nice. Yeah, one threat. You do look up and see the instructor swimming your way. You have a little bit of time.
One of the instructors is heading down here.
That's the instructor. Shale Strikers.
Shit,
Uh-oh.
He hasn't instructed anything.
I mean, it should be fine. I kicked up all that dust with me and the shark. I mean, nothing can see past that.
Let's hope so.
But Tarth, I think I see one more clutch of eggs right over this way.
Thanks you endlessly. One more try.
You got it.
Let's see here. All right. Here goes nothing. Ooh. One second. Okay. Well, perhaps the circumstances aren't favorable for Tarthum. I hate to go back empty-handed, but I don't see much other option. They simply aren't responding. I see our instructor is coming down. Perhaps we should meet him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's coming down with some actual, instruction, and maybe like some encouraging words or something.
Ever the optimist.
Gotta be.
See here. You there. Turn to Seppo. You brought this whelpling in from the outside. And you, Tarth, gestures at Tarth, could not bend one to your will. We have no need for weaklings here.
Now hold on a moment. Everybody grows at their own pace. You don't have to scold the lad.
And the kid, I mean, he tamed the shark, as was the trial that you laid before us. I mean, it doesn't matter where the shark is from.
I've seen it following our group the entire time.
Uh-oh. No?
I
Uh-oh.
think I just. I'm back, I think. Hello? Yeah.
Here,
Yeah,
trial.
there you go. There you go. There you go.
The trial was to reach out to an egg in the spawning grounds, which he did do. Khan was very specific.
So, what now then? Can they try again?
You hear Karn call out. Ship strikers, tide tamers. Oh, sorry, shell strikers. We are needed. Traitors are in our midst. Come. Gestures towards the volcano behind him. The rest of you. Will you carry the dead weight of those too weak? Or will you prove you're worthy of the Shale Strikers? Do what must be done.
This guy's talking like an Imperial Commissar. The fuck?
And what exactly must be done?
Make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Uh,
This is Normandy Beach.
It seems like it.
What's the difficulty on that?
2.
3 success, 2 advantage.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can see a few of them. Oh, the group next to you, who hasn't been maimed by a shark, is having like a stare off with some of his other group mates, and they begin to kind of attack. The sharks are kind of like ripping back and forth. He's almost completely defenseless. However, your Shale Striker is a much more pressing threat because he seems inclined to finish the job himself. As you notice, he raises his spear against Tarth.
Oh, nah.
Ooh.
hold
Oh,
on, gang.
no, hell
Oh,
no.
gang, all right?
No,
Yeah.
hell no. That's
Arisen,
hey,
this
whoa.
motherfucker.
Whoa.
I'm finna blast this dude.
Yeah,
What?
right.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I'll finish you myself.
Well, I shoot this
I
dude
pull-
in his
I pull
fucking
out-
chest, man.
I've got a lightsaber,
Initiative
right?
checks.
I'm clipping that.
19. Can you with a switch?
So I can do
Cool or
ship
vigilance?
NPC.
I'm gonna piece this guy.
Sorry. It'd be vigilance here.
Oh,
Actually, it could be
fuck
cool
yeah.
as well. This didn't happen instantaneously, so it could be cool, I guess. Either or.
We had a bit of the
Either or.
foreboding.
Say less.
We did have a bit of the foreboding.
I'm just pissing.
Oof.
Oh my. Oh, good God.
Wasted my triumph on initiative, baby.
Hey, that's the way to do it.
Oh, shit. I think I have to reload my board. Is it working for you guys?
Yeah.
You can reload.
Okay,
we're
I gotta reload my board. Okay.
I'm gonna go back and clip that.
Hey, chat, clip that, please.
That's
Right.
big homie. That's big homie TRTH, man. The hell no. That's crazy. Cuz is
Okay.
tripping.
One second. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how this works real quick.
What you looking for?
I think I got it. I just need to do the cool check. Okay. Cool.
Ooh, you know what's great about being a GM on the table?
What's that?
I can see their little names through the question marks, but I won't tell. I won't tell.
I'll never tell.
I like what you're putting in here.
All right. I'm
Also,
glad.
you can hit the stop initiative button too if you have everybody on.
Yep. Hey, Molly. Calm it down. We're cooking over here. All right.
Also,
So-
Call, you have the Ripper Power Sword. In case you forgot.
Yeah, I remember starting with that. I just had, for some reason, thought that I had acquired a lightsaber. I don't know why. A Ripper sword's sick anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me. Unless anybody wants to go first.
No, please.
Get after it.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna blast this fucking
So to set
thing.
the scene, amidst you is a battlefield of trainees turning on each other. The majority of the Shale Strikers have fled to follow the Lieutenant Karn towards the volcano, saying there's traitors in the midst. You have been approached by a massive Fomarian Shale Striker who's, I'll finish you myself, making a jab at Tarth.
Yeah, I'm
Or rearing back to make a jab, yeah.
I'm blasted. How far away from am I?
Oh, you're all within close.
Sweet.
Unless using your game sense you would not have been.
That's
But-
where I love to be. That's where I love
And you
to
also
be.
have a large silhouette 2 shark.
Ooh, okay.
Accompanying the Shell Striker.
And any defense or anything on the Shell Striker? Range defense?
No.
Nice. So just the one purple?
I believe so.
Sweet. So he hasn't acted yet. I have a rank of quick strike, so I get a sweet boost die. I will take my maneuver to aim as well. Right at the base of his sternum.
Yeah.
And I'm squeezing one off.
Heh.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Two
Baby.
advantages. I'm gonna give a. I'm gonna give a passive boost die to whoever's next. And with that, Tarth, watch out! And then blast this dude for 12 damage pre-soak.
Damn,
dude.
son. Pretty soak. He's got 5 soak.
Ooh,
That's gonna bring it down to 7 points of damage.
nice.
But he's definitely feeling that.
I'm a big fan of yellow blaster bolts too.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen yellow blaster bolts since fucking Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy.
Yeah, dude.
What?
And that's it for me. That's my turn.
Who's up next?
Me.
No, go for it.
All right. You said we're short range.
Well, short or close, depending on how close you would have chosen to be.
Well, I guess I was next to Cassius, so I'm short range.
All right.
I'm getting in there with my training stick.
Oh boy. The training.
Huh?
I said the training stick.
The training stick. It does strain damage.
Okay.
So, but the cool thing is I get to use my lightsaber for
Yeah.
Alright.
it. All right.
Well, show me what you got.
So just 2 purples. Does he have a defense?
No defense, but I'm gonna upgrade it to 2 purples.
It'll be one red and a purple.
Yeah.
Oh, you can just add a straight up red.
Well, he has two.
Well,
He has 2 purples
melee-
already.
Oh, okay,
Melee
okay.
checks are
Yeah, my
always
bad.
2 purples.
Okay, makes sense. So yeah, 1 red and a
All
purple.
right. 2 success. Yeah. Take that 3 strain, baby. I did. Do I crit there?
No, you're one short.
No, I do not. Damn.
Damn, crit 5.
Oh yeah, I need to look and see what that does. Disorient.
I want to say it's maneuvers.
Disorient is adding a setback for that many rounds.
Okay, and that's only if you crit, right?
Nope.
Oh, nice.
You can activate that with 2 advantages.
I'm activating it.
Also,
Talk about the 1 damage.
no, you're good. You're straight.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Give him that setback,
Okay.
and yeah,
All right.
go up and
Who
fucking.
next?
I'll go next. I'll kind of reposition myself in front of Tarth with the blaster out, and I'll say, "You Shale Strikers are gonna attack your own people? In what world does this make sense?" And I'm not gonna shoot, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hold like the blaster out, just trying to like get through them
De-escalate?
in some way. Yeah.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Now I
Okay,
did,
do a
shoot him in his
negotiation.
chest. So
True. Yeah, I'm gonna try it and see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any force points that relate to coercion?
I do not.
Or yeah, coercion or persuasion as well.
Charm?
Charm, yeah.
Do not. I'm gonna just do the regular roll.
Okay. It'll be against 2 purples. And we'll upgrade 1 to a red.
ooh,
Yeah.
3 success.
nice.
He stops his swing, looks at you and says, "You are not our people." And he is not prepared for what is to come. Turns his glance towards you, though. Doesn't swing at Tarth anymore.
Yeah, I think that'll be it for me.
And then does that leaves Call, right?
Yep.
And
Hey,
And
Oh, that's right.
You got the
Okay,
sharp
that's right.
one.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, 5. So who's next? Call or Appa?
We'll call.
Call.
I try to do a bitchin' torpedo slash move at that motherfucker.
Okay, go roll for bitch and torpedo / move.
Sweet.
If it's a melee attack, it would be against 2 purples.
Hell yeah. Boom. 0
Ooh,
success.
wash.
What the fuck?
Push it.
Push it. Push it.
Push it.
Okay. Push it real quick.
Upgrade 1 to a red, 1 to a yellow. So 2 yellows, 1 red, 1 purple.
Alright, alright. Flip one of those 2, just upgrade it some more. Why not? Alright, here we go. 1 success to advantage.
All right. That is 8 points of damage pre-soap. Oh, you have crit 2, though. Does that factor in damage there?
Does it?
Yep.
You
8 damage.
If he wants to crit, you can spend it and make you roll that D100.
Let me
Oh,
crit!
bet.
Let me make a
Okay.
crit!
So Noah, if you click the gladiator and then click the little D20
Oh, I see.
symbol, you can hit roll crit for this PC.
I think I did. Oh no, I see.
It looks like it. A 10.
No, not the
no,
actual dice
I
itself,
didn't do that right.
but yeah, the actual crit, and that'll tell
The
you which one it is, too.
gladiator. Is it in the NPC list
No, nuh-uh. It should be.
or on his like little portrait?
No. So, like where you rolled the D100 at, it should be underneath the green bar, like where the dice go. Can you see it?
No, I can't.
Well, I can roll it. I have access to it.
Oh,
if
there
you'd
you
like
go,
me
yeah.
to. Okay, cool. There you go.
Oh, I see now. Okay. No, I do see it. It's the under the roll dice. I see.
Yeah.
Compromise. Increase difficulty of all skill checks by 1 to the end of the encounter. That include combat checks.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Fuck.
All right.
Let's go, Call.
He's taking a whooping.
Bitch ass torpedo slash.
But he's still up. And then lastly, it's a Pinnaman.
Where is Seppo?
Seppo is kind of tucked away. The majority of the focus was on Tarth, but now it's turned towards Oziad.
I'm gonna go to Seppo.
Okay. What do you plan on doing?
It seems to be a time of need. We could use the help of your new friend here.
I'm a little scared.
That's why you would send him and not yourself.
I don't want to lose him too.
He is a predator, Seppo. It's what he's born to do.
Okay. Would you like Seppo to use your turn as an attack? Okay. Go ahead and roll I guess charm or persuasion check.
Okay.
Charm or coercion check, I guess. Probably charm here. Maybe leadership even.
Am I getting like a pick of the litter, or do you want to declare it?
Yeah, charm or leadership. That's probably leadership here actually.
Leadership. Okay. What difficulty?
He's pretty scared. We'll give it 3 perps.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
So it's 2 threat. Okay.
Amen.
Next roll is gonna get a setback die, setback dice. But he will go. Let me see. And then for now, we're just gonna subtract a little bit of damage from this guy's roll. So we'll roll 2 of these. All right. So Seppo Shark has kind of maintained itself low to the ground, hiding towards the back, kind of just blending in its environment. It's a bit smaller than the other shark here. Doesn't really know too much about the environment. It's pretty new to the world. But he's going to kind of just like gate along the bottom there. And I think he can actually do... Yeah, can you do a maneuver and an attack in one round?
Mhm.
If you don't have to move?
You can do, for free. You can do a maneuver. You always have a maneuver, always have an action. And you can spend the 2 strain for an extra maneuver.
Okay. What's this called? Okay. So, and it's going to go ahead and take the maneuver to move, or the maneuver to aim, which will trigger its Fierce Pounce talent. So, if it rolls a triumph here, it's a bigger... So, if the target's bigger, does that mean a size bigger?
Yeah, the silhouette larger.
A size band? Okay. So, it's the same silhouette. So, let's see what happens. 2 success, 1 advantage. That is going to be 7 points of damage pre-soak, and it's going to go ahead and take the shark kind of just like skulking along the bottom, kind of using that dust cloud to conceal it. There's a pretty tense situation going on. Just jets through the middle of the entire party. Latches onto the shoulder of the Shale Striker, and it's kind of like take him back, and it's going to take him about a round to kind of recover. So we'll consider him knocked prone or disoriented. He's just got to wrestle this shark off of his shoulder, which I think means...
So is it a disorient?
It's knocked down.
So with knockdown,
Prone. It'd be prone.
Yeah. So with prone,
Knockdown.
Use movement, I guess.
you got to use your with knockdown. You have to use.
I'm looking at it. I don't see what you have to do there.
Probably these like half movement. I don't
Isn't it
know.
like a movement? Your full movement then?
Yes, I think you
I
have
think
to
indeed it's
use...
you sacrifice your movement.
I'm double checking too because I haven't used it in so long. Where's my pro at? Yeah, he's got to use one of his maneuvers to get up from prone. Yeah.
Okay.
Or his maneuver, I would say.
Okay. Yep. Good deal. So, Shell Striker's turn. He would use that maneuver to get up for prone, and that would take the form of him ripping the shark off of his shoulder, just blood kind of seeping out of the shoulder, forming a cloud underwater. Okay. Forming a cloud underwater, and he's going to turn his eyes to Seppo in the back.
No.
No! No!
He's going to go ahead and rear back and throw this spear. So let's see, build pool. How that works. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, hey, puppy. Sorry, get used to this.
Oh, good.
All right. That's 2 defense for Seppo. Oh boy. You can now ignore some of these. Oh wait, can you guys see Alter now?
See what?
We can see like the damage.
Okay, cool.
Damage in your traits.
Okay, cool. Let's see. So it's a pretty heavy use on Seppo.
Pretty nasty.
Yeah. No, I'm ignoring those trait qualities. That's not what I intended to have. But the damage pool is correct. He's gonna rear back and just throw his spear straight through. And it's going to catch Seppo kind of just like on the side of the ribs. He kind of dulls over. But that's his turn. The shark is going to go. And he's going to kind of loop back around for Oziad. Let's see here. Sorry.
There's a shark.
Let there be light.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Do you have any melee defense there?
I do.
Yeah.
Just one.
You do. Just one. So that'd be 3 perp?
No, setback
So
or
perp is one
defense is
setback.
setback die.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Oh, so yours has 1 advantage.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's going to go ahead and pass. Well, it's 2 to pass boost die, so I guess he will.
You can pass a untargeted boost die with 1 advantage.
Okay, we'll do that then. And then that'll reset to the top of the turn. Seppo is kind of taking a pretty hefty chunk of damage back there. He's going to need a little bit of attention.
Let's see. Appa, that might be a mission for you on this first slot here.
Yeah, do you like me to take first slot?
You're right next to him.
Hell yeah.
Oh wow.
Breathing
so
heavily. Help.
I didn't think
Looks
he'd
up
throw
to you,
that
scared.
spear that far. You'll be okay. You'll be okay.
Yeah, you got medicine check or anything like that?
Bravery is often paid for in blood. Yes, I
That's
do have a
wrong.
medicine check.
Thanks. Okay. Yeah.
I have a physician's kit. So I get to add an advantage. No. That's my advantage. The advantage. And then the backpack gives me a boost die. What's the fucking advantage? Oh. Okay, what's my
We'll do 2 difficulty for medicine.
2 purples?
Yeah.
Good. 2 purples. I'm sitting there.
Oh, wow. Just more advantage. I'm trying to find out how much you heal up.
So he will heal 1 wound per success, and then he'll
Okay.
strain equal to the advantages as well on the
Okay.
medicine check.
Cool.
So it'd be 2.
You're able to kind of staunch, able to staunch the bleeding. He's still banged up. But yeah, you're going to staunch the bleeding. You kind of trying to focus and get him to calm down. He's breathing pretty heavily, looking fish-eyed into your eyes.
Fish-eyed.
Next NPC there.
Well, Jed, do you want to fend off this shark first, or what?
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Go ahead.
I'll use my heavy pistol.
All right.
What range band would I be? Would I be engaged?
Well,
with
you're
the shark?
engaged
Still-
for sure.
Yeah.
And I will. I'll take 2 strain to aim twice. Toss a couple
Okay.
boost die on there.
Very
Success,
nice.
3 advantages.
8 points of damage.
Ooh,
3. It's
and
enough for a crit, right?
I would like to crit.
Glasses,
All right.
dude, man.
I learned how to do it now. 11.
Ow.
Target drops whatever is in hand. Unfortunately, wait. That's a shark, so yeah, nothing in hand.
Oziad's arm from his mouth.
Drops his jaw. Just, all right. Next NPC. Who's going? Call Cassia Tuna.
Me.
Go ahead.
Me.
Carl. Go ahead,
Beta
Carl.
slash! Ugh!
Hit his ass.
Beta slash is crazy.
Yeah.
Go for it.
The patent call move.
If it's a melee, it's against 2 purples as well.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead and upgrade 1 to a red. Why not?
Nice, dude. Nice.
Well, I'm gonna upgrade my green to a yellow. All right, here you go.
Ooh.
Damn. I got a triumph though.
Okay.
Wow,
wow.
that's huge.
Good.
One failure, 3 advantage triumph. So 3 advantages can alter the scene. 1 advantage can, or 1 triumph can alter the scene in a major way. What are you thinking here? Sorry, 3 advantage can alter the scene in a major way. Triumph can completely change the course of the scene. So while you don't hit your beta slash, what do you do?
Let me say that I was trying to do my special fancy move, and I didn't. What do you call it? I didn't hit him with the blade, but I had what do you call it? Some bullshit on the bottom of my boot that I scraped across his face whenever I missed, and he can't see that well now.
Okay.
Upgrade his check.
Yeah.
Check.
Future upgraded checks will be much harder. That's gotta be. Let's see if I can find a blinded status effect.
That's Call's pocket sand.
Good deal. Next NPC, Cassia or Thuna.
Let me hit this guy with a stick.
All right. Stick him up.
And I have a setback, correct?
Yes.
No.
From what?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so. No, he passed an untargeted boost to his ally.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. Okay.
Yeah, Shark did. Yeah.
Nice. Alrighty. I'm gonna upgrade. Fuck. Beak.
Holy shit.
Hey,
That is a crit. That's
I'm
almost two.
critting. I'm critting.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh, crit, he
Let me
crit.
just change this over. Roll crit. Scattered senses. Target removes all boost
Oh,
weapons.
hold on. Wait a
effects
minute.
out.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Oh,
minute. Wait a minute.
okay, okay.
It's supposed to be plus 10, isn't it?
He has
Because
he already
20
has
on it. He has plus 20 on it already.
Oh, you're right.
No, you got it right.
Oh,
no,
I
I
see,
didn't,
I
didn't
see.
do the plus 20.
Yeah, it did.
No. It did it I didn't know it did it automatically.
It
Oh,
has
it did it
for you.
automatically, huh?
It's tracking
Yeah.
it for it, yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's nice.
Yeah.
Thank
This
you,
session's
RPG
sponsored
session.
by RPG Sessions. Go check them out on Patreon later.
That's nice.
They're about to come out with version 3 of their board, man. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. We use it every week. Back to you.
Scattered senses. So you hit him.
We
Well,
bonk him
yeah,
right across the
He's
face.
blind and has nothing going for him right now. Just completely disoriented by Paul's attack, and then you just stunned him almost
Picked the wrong group.
with your Wuju style stick.
Ooh, voodoo style.
Luna, you're up.
Yeah.
Party
Yeah.
around you can kind of start to see the battle settling in either direction around you.
I'm done playing with this guy. Man. He almost killed Seppo. He almost killed the courageous one, dude. No way. No way. I can't let that happen. I can't let that happen. I'm aiming once.
Nice.
At the Shell Striker?
Yes, that's a shell striker. Yes.
Okay. Excellent. Oh my.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
What would you like your triumph to be?
I'm critting this guy. So
Yes, bro.
it's also a Pierce 1, so it does ignore one soak.
Okay.
And I have a sweet rank in lethal blows, so it'll actually be another plus 10. So
Oh my. Okay.
Should
That
be
will
a-
not be factored in. So I have to just
it should be whenever you
plus 40.
right, it should
Right?
be a plus
Yeah.
40, yeah.
One
Nice. Ooh, compromised again.
Compromised yet again.
Dude is having a hard time.
That is
Wait a
12
minute.
damage pre-soak as well.
12
It
damage
needs-
free.
It needs 10 more,
Yeah.
right?
No,
For the
that's right.
crit roll.
Because it was plus
I think
20,
so.
and then the base was the 30, which it has right there. And then the plus 10.
Man,
12 damage pre-soak will be enough to take it down. After soak,
I'm
it's
gonna-
5. He only had 6 HP remaining. What does this look like, Tuna?
I'm center mass shooter, dude.
Nothing
Center,
special.
nothing special. He just got bonked in the head by a stick from Cassia, and as he's reeling, trying to right himself, I'm putting it right in the square of his breastplate, dude, right on the sternum.
Oh,
ooh, yeah.
where it hurts.
Stinge in the middle, in the chest, starts to look like the charcoal around him. He eventually
And
just
I-
does go limp and kind of float towards the surface.
Whenever he starts floating up, I'm gonna peel my eyes towards the shark.
Oh, baby.
And it will now be the shark's turn. Let's go ahead and remove him from the table, if I can do so. Okay. All right. I believe.
And you can knock that NPC slot off as well if you like.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Cool. So, the shark, kind of enraged by the loss of its owner, does a quick spin around like you saw the sharks do before when they were hatching out their egg pods, and again comes full blast towards Thuna.
Giggity.
And this is going to take the fierce pounce. So it may knock you down if it hits. 1 second. Build pool. Build. Okay. That's success. 4 advantage, which means it can crit. Is that 2 crits or just 1? How does that work if it doubles the crit?
You can plus 10. So every advantage that you have to activate it again, you can plus 10.
Okay.
So what you're saying to me is you want me to roll a plus 10 crit on myself right now.
I do. Yes.
All right. It doesn't have the vicious 3.
It does have.
No,
the shark doesn't.
No, the shark does not have.
Thank
vicious.
God.
Ooh,
Thank God. Okay, so 10 damage pre-soak will be 5 wounds on Thuna. Ugh. And plus 10er. Oh man. I have a discouraging wound, and we lose our last light side point.
No.
Oh no. That's awesome.
So I get a sweet tooth gash, dude, right on my sweet Rhodian snoot.
No.
Newt.
Hey,
And you're
let me-
also knocked prone. So you have to
let me
use
know if you
your
need
maneuvers
somebody.
next round.
let me know if you need somebody to kiss it.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Get this thing off me!
All right. That'll be the reset of the initiative order there.
Does anybody want the first slot?
Can I continuously make medicine checks on someone to continue healing them?
You
can?
once an encounter. So
Oh,
Once
damn, you
encounter.
can. I
once
lied
an
to you.
encounter.
And is that so? I can make 1 medicine check per encounter, or is that per individual?
Per person, I think.
You can receive a medicine check once per encounter.
Okay. Okay.
Ah.
So you
Okay.
can help me out later in the same encounter.
Okay.
Thanks,
Sweet.
Thanks, dude.
Well, you could help him out now if you want to swim over to him.
No, I'm busy.
Okay.
I'm tough.
So
I'm a
I'm just
soldier,
I'm gonna continue to make sure Seppo isn't going to bleed out, and the whole time. Mushrooms are a lot like plants. You know, they just lack chlorophyll, so they have to get their nutrients from other things. And more mushroom facts.
All right. Just lore dumping mushrooms.
Captive
Onto-
audience.
To help
Seppo?
Seppo calm down.
You stuffing ink caps into his gaping chest wound.
Jesus.
I'm making my mushroom mech. Yeah, other than that, I mean, structural, like combat-wise, I don't think I can do much else if I'm gonna be here.
You can
I'd say
attempt to assist.
you
right.
could give him a boost die to his attack if you want to kind of use your turn as his attack. You could assist him,
Yes, that'd be sick.
trying to calm him down. Okay. Let's see here. I think I did this, and we'll do that. Boost die 2, which should work. So we're gonna roll a Seppo here. All right.
Ooh.
2 success, 2 advantage. So it is going to crit. And then 1 light side point will count as another success there. So, let's see here.
Seppo,
Oh wow, he's still pretty healthy. But we're going to go ahead and roll a crit on him. Target is stunned until the end of its next turn.
Staggered.
so-
Yeah.
Staggered, yeah. So kind of coming out of staggered until the end of its next turn. The title stunned. Shark kind of comes around above it, out of its eyesight, and kind of rips it back. Rips like the top of its snout back, interrupting its attack path. Let's see, staggered.
Staggered, you can't take actions your next turn.
Okay,
Oh.
so no attacks.
Debilitating.
Nice. That's pretty good for a low crit like that.
Yeah, it's definitely a good one.
Oh yeah.
All right, yeah. So with Seppo kind of gaining some confidence back, still reeling from the attack earlier, but does manage to find some good teamwork there with his newly found companion.
What does he attack with?
The shark.
Oh, the shark.
Through the shark, yeah.
Very nice, Bateman.
Very nice, baby.
Yeah.
Y'all mind if I take this one?
Go ahead.
That's all you.
Wait.
You're the one getting attacked.
True. So, shoving like the wide and trying to wedge the Precision X rifle into his gnashing teeth.
Gullet.
I'm gonna use Quick Draw to activate my boot blade as an incidental. So it's like a little crescent moon outside of my boot, right?
Ooh.
Sick.
And I'm gonna try and gut this fucker off me, dude.
Got this fucker.
And I.
Are you?
What was my crit on me? Am I missing somewhere? Where is it?
Discouraging wound. I got your destiny point,
Okay, that's right. Okay, cool.
but I'll flip one just to
Oh,
upgrade
man.
the check.
Okay. And I will aim as well for one.
These
Looking
suckers
for
go
the-
quick. I gotta remember to keep using them.
Yeah, yeah. looking for the soft underbelly.
Yeah, go for it.
Oof. You know what this means.
Upgrade it.
Load her up. Even though 2 red dice is a horrifying.
Wow.
Who
Hardly.
needs it? Who needs it? So, it is Pierce 2, so it'll ignore 2 of its soak. And it'll be, I don't have my damage
Oh, wow, that's pretty good.
correctly in there.
So
Let me tell you. It will be, I have 3 brawn, and the boot blade is +1, so it'll be 4, +4, so it'll be 8 pre-soak, and it'll ignore 2 soak.
He is bloodied up pretty bad.
Jesus.
Zoinks.
Okay, preset. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's bloodied up pretty damn bad. But he is still standing for now.
What would you like my
Who's up
threat
next?
to be?
I think it's Train.
That's what I was
Me.
Okay. Go for it.
Dropping the
Cassia
training
melee.
stick.
No way.
Dropping the training stick. Pulling out the blaster pistol.
What?
No way he's coming in for the attack.
Uh-oh.
So I'm assuming I'm close range, so that would be 1 purple?
Yes.
Okay. Nice. And I'm
Actually,
upgraded.
wait, I
Oh.
think, Chris, I think it's automatic because he is 1 silhouette larger than you. It's decreasing the check by 1, I believe, right?
It has
Difficulty
to
of
be,
attack made against the character 2 silhouettes. Oh, 2 silhouettes.
Yeah,
No,
it'd be
yeah.
2.
So you're still within 1 rand. Okay, yep, nope. So just 1.
Damn. That would have been awesome.
Right, just unload.
Right. Let her rip. Pew! 1 success. 7 damage.
How much damage do you do? Well, how do you do it, Chris? How does Cassia just?
I don't just we're underwater, so the training sticks just kind of sit
Floats.
there for a second, like just
The
like the
hip?
Han Solo quick draw,
Yeah,
right in there.
catches it square on the side of the head. Thing just continues the momentum and rolls over, off to the side, floating up towards the surface.
And for my maneuver, I would like to grab my training stick before it floats to the surface.
Easy enough to do. That does
My
kind of conclude this
hero.
combat encounter. So,
Sweet.
taking that down, you guys took some pretty heavy damage. Let's see if we can close initiative here.
Uh,
All right.
Me and Seppa took some damage.
Yeah.
Can we make our cool checks to recover strain?
Yeah. Please do.
Yeah. I didn't take any
Oh,
damage.
perfect. Just what I needed.
Woo.
Back to 0.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
How
fuck
much,
it. Why
so
not?
how much cool do I recover with that?
You recover a strain per
Sorry, strain.
success. Strain per
That's what I'm
success.
saying, strain.
Mm-hmm. So you'll get
Thank
3 back. Okay, so I am quickly now that hey, make sure Seppo's okay. Is anybody else hurt? And I'm immediately going to scan towards the volcano through my scope to see if I can see what the criff is going on.
So yeah, make a perception check, 3 difficulty. I'll grade 1. Do a red.
Ooh.
3 failures. It's just so hectic. Like hard to kind of scan the entire environment. It's massive. Hard to scan the entire environment to find relevant clues. Just too much going on. Your adrenaline's pumping. Can't quite calm it down enough.
And he did say rally to the volcano, right?
Yeah, he did. You can't see what's going on. You do see a large like cave entrance structure at the base of the volcano, but you can't see exactly what's going on. You can infer he went there.
So looking through, and is there still fighting going on, like in between these groups,
Yeah.
or what?
So you can kind of scan. You're seeing some parties have different varying levels of success. I mean, their bodies. Some of them are swimming towards the volcano. Those have sharks kind of by their side. Others are kind of staying in the immediate surrounding that they were in when they had this fight, just kind of like going over their wounds. Some of them are grieving over their friends that had passed away. The party next to you is actually, they have people surviving, tending to wounds of the other injured members. Sharks are dead. Famarians that were attacking them are dead.
All right, guys. Well, we have a decision to make. Are we gonna try and get these people they have attacked out of here, or are we going into the cave?
We can't leave them here. We've gotta.
What to say?
Diplomacy.
Yeah, I've got some diplomacy for these guys right here. So we just need to tell me where to point it.
Well, let's see how many of these hurt folk we can make our friends. Because I believe they were misled as well.
Okay.
So you guys head over there.
Swim to that nearest group. Yeah.
All right, and as you do notice about 8 shale strikers swimming up from your the south, like from where you approached from, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Where you initially approached from. Shale strikers accompanied with those giant reef stalker sharks and another lieutenant. They don't seem to have spotted you yet. What do you guys do?
Have we made it to that other group yet?
Yeah, I mean, it's like 20-yard swim over.
Okay.
So you made it over to them. They're kind of distant, but you see them.
Are they heading towards the volcano?
They are. As best you can infer. They're actually kind of scanning. You see them kind of scanning over the battlefield here.
Shit, we should probably hide.
Yeah.
Make a stealth check for me.
Oh
Let's-
yeah.
Let's do it, team. If anybody has a rank, I have 4 greens.
Let me do it.
Do you have any ranks?
And you notice
Oh, let me look.
they're coming in at like a flying V formation with the lieutenant at the front. Lieutenant Rock is at the front.
Ooh,
We
Rock
like
is Rock. Well, I don't know if we like Rock, but he went out on the limb for us, right? Yeah.
Lieutenant Rock is at the front. You see him, the flying V, as they get over the center of the battlefield, the backs start to split off one by one and go to each side and kind of check out what's going on. So they are kind of coming to search more closely.
Anybody got any ranks?
Not me.
No.
Final call.
No.
Dang. 4 greens it is.
Roll them greens, baby.
Who wants to give me the unguided assist of the boost?
Me.
Thanks, Cassia.
I cast.
Ooh, are
guidance.
Are you grabbing me behind one of the rock outcroppings to help me?
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa. What's the difficulty?
Cliche, I grab you and you fall on top of me.
Ooh.
2 reds, 2 purps.
Oh. 2 reds, 2 purps.
Upgraded check is 2 reds, 2 purps.
Oh, golly. Well, here goes nothing.
Professional.
Here goes nothing, lads.
No. 6 failed, bro.
4.
Boy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
3 advantages.
3 advantages.
So let's paint the scene here. You guys swim over, tend the wounded. Don't have much time to speak. The one that's coherent, not like unconscious. Thank you. And you kind of say, we need to get out of the way. We need to get out of sight. You find a little alcove, and it's kind of hidden from the above. So you figure if they stay up there, they shouldn't be able to see us. Unfortunately, you didn't factor on them coming to swim down and check. So you have a little bit of time. You know they're probably going to find you. You get those 3 advantages.
3 advantages. Seppo is hidden successfully.
The shark helps him.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, actually, that's good. The Seppo shark kind of takes a defensive position over him in the back of the alcove. But the rest of the party is just too big and too incapacitated at the time to hide.
We've got company.
How much sand can my silhouette 0 force move push up into the air?
Probably quite a bit.
That'll be
Unfortunately, that would
fine.
only bring more attention to you.
Oh yeah, big smoke screen over here.
Silhouette 0 specifically as big as a Jawa's outline.
A Jawa's outline worth of sand in the water is actually considerable.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Is the lieutenant still
silently.
surrounded?
No,
Where's
the flying V kind of peeled off one by one, back first, just going out to different skirmishes throughout,
Can
checking
we
to see what
locate
happened.
The lieutenant?
Huh?
Can we locate the lieutenant?
Yeah, Lieutenant's standing in the center of the battlefield above, kind of overseeing. Massive shark prowling around him.
If we can't hide from them, I mean, we should at least try to find out if this was the plan that they had, or because I mean, we need to see how far this teaching of theirs goes. How far up?
I'm willing to swim out there. If it might give you guys more time to hide.
Well, shit.
I'll say it
they're
would.
gonna
I'll
come
say it-
find
I'll
us
say
no
it would.
matter what.
I'll say give you another chance at least. If you want to do
Another
that.
chance to make the check. Do we
Yeah.
like
You another
that?
chance at the check. With more time.
A pool is pretty nasty.
Uh,
I think we should.
fail's a
probably-
fail. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we should probably. Fuck, I mean, talk. Diplomacy. We should probably. Fuck, I mean, hell. Rock went out on a limb for us. I mean, I don't know if these are his guys or whatever, but I got a sweet rifle, dude. But yeah, I preferably don't want to go out shooting right here.
Well,
Wait.
we
go together.
Wait.
You wait.
I have a question.
What's your question?
The
Cassie, that one.
Stride basic power
Okay. I'm
says Force user taps into the cosmic force and the connection of all things to teleport themselves and others.
Okay.
How many others does that mean?
I can tell you right now, buddy.
Oh, perfect. Good to have the creator of the shrine all on this one. When Cassia comes to the bank.
Okay, so continue to read that sweet base power, and you can spend 3 pips to teleport yourself to any spot within short range.
Okay, so that's just flavor. Themselves and others. Is just
Magnitude is what gives you
Yep.
targets equal to your intellect per. Yeah.
fuck. Never mind.
Now, I mean,
Okay.
hey. Fuck, well, you'd need fucking 4 pips though.
Instant transmission.
Wait,
Continuous.
what's your intellect, Casper?
Not high. My intellect is 2.
So it would be you and 2 others. If you went to the bank and put a sweet XP loan in at Noah Enterprises, and then prayed to God you hit a
That's also
hard
still
astrogation
short.
check.
It's
and
still short range as well.
It is still short range. Yeah. So like
Yeah.
you'd be outside of the crater.
No, never mind.
You're cooking with oil though. I like that shit, dude.
Dude,
I do
was
like. I
wait,
love where I do love where your head's at.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. Hey,
I was so excited. Although,
You could
ambush?
make an intro.
Ambush?
Talk no jutsu.
I think, yeah, talk no jutsu for sure. I think we set up the ambush, and then whenever he fucking rolls over, I wind up the fucking cycling chambers, and we try to talk his ass down under gunpoint. How do we feel?
I'm a fan. I have coercion as well.
Oh, that's all you, buddy. So set it
Oh.
up. Whenever he gets close, let's fucking aim it. Let him know we're here. Charge that motherfucker up, and then say, "Hey, man, let's see what's going on," or else. Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Let's do
Can I
it.
be the bait? Can I just stand in the center of this circle?
That's
Everybody
a
hide
good.
behind a rock.
That's a good idea.
If you want to.
Well, let's go.
May they
All right.
knife. Chip.
There it is. So
Shatter.
silently and formidably, this hunting partner, this hunting team, comes out, thoroughly checks every nook and cranny formed by this igneous rock over the course of centuries. And eventually you see the time approach where the big black doll's eyes of the shark swims to you and immediately alerts, tenses its body, and you see the Shale Striker turn his head immediately to your location. Swims over, trident in hand.
And this is just Appa standing out in the open. Right?
Is it?
Hell yeah.
I think that was the idea.
If I'm
Okay.
on the floor, I am playing in the sand looking for things.
For things?
Knocking the cane around, seeing if I cool rock. Mushroom.
Okay.
Mushroom.
Sand mushroom, babe. What?
You hear? Where do your allegiances lie?
My allegiances? Well, I've never been questioned about that before. I never really thought. I guess I'd say Point Riptide.
I have no time for games. Ready's a spear, his trident.
Are you asking me if I'm your friend? Appa can be a friend to all. That is no real problem.
A friend to all is a friend to none.
Ooh. Looks like this is our time.
Go ahead, Cash. Let me pop this one.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll stand up. Fuck, man.
Go ahead. Hey, all you. Go ahead.
Yeah. some training program you have here.
This is
Why don't you-
Cathro's doing.
Hold on 1 second.
No!
Get
Get her out of there!
This is
All right,
Cathro's
we're
doing.
good. In what way? Why don't you put the trident down? We can talk like civilized people. I don't know if you hold on 1 second.
He, as you say that, we have some survivors. On me. Yells.
Oh, I hate that.
That's okay. We're still.
I don't know if
They
you
are
know
armed.
anything. Ooh,
We are.
we are armed.
Definitely are. 100%.
I don't know if you know anything about the Precision X, a marksman rifle. Costs about 1,500
Insane.
credits. Long
Insane.
range. Cycling
Very cool
chambers. Yeah, the works. Listen, we don't want to hurt you. Call your friends off and we can talk about this.
If you think we're with Cathro, that certainly is not the case. You think we're out here trying to kill all these people just trying to figure some stuff out? It's definitely not us.
Make a check of some kind.
Let me make my coercion check.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, take that. I don't have no fucking skills in that shit, but take that bush die. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something against one red, one purple.
One red, one purple.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead,
Nice.
Go ahead, girlfriend. Pop that shit off, dude.
Yeah.
Pop your shit, twin.
Ooh. Ooh.
It's interesting. It's
That's
interesting.
Incredibly interesting.
That's what we play for, dude.
So let's go ahead and do this first. You succeed in threatening him to lower his weapon
Okay.
and convince him that you're not with Cathro.
Okay. Which is true,
What do
by
you-
the way.
It is true, yes, but he doesn't know that until you have to convince him. You have 5 advantages. What do you want those to be?
Oh, 5
That's
advantages.
a
is
huge number
fucking
of advantages.
huge.
That's a huge number of advantages.
You
Yeah.
can make someone pop up. Right? Is that enough?
Czar pops up.
Okay.
Czar.
Oh, man, that's terrible. That'd be horrible. That's a lost state, death state.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Make Nox show up.
Ooh.
Knox, huh? I was thinking, like, pull Raz and what? Ooh. Feel free to say no, because this is
Okay.
big. Are there any red Fomarians in the area?
What a
Any
question.
red-skinned Fomarians in the area?
What it is? You don't even know how big it is, Chris. You don't know how big that is. What do you want that to be for? Because there's a question. There's an answer to that question that I'm not sure how that aligns with your goals.
I mean, there's nothing like a common enemy to really get people to work together.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. There's always a bigger fish.
Ooh.
Is the thing.
I mean, now I can do something simple
You
like
hear-
there's-
No, it actually is so perfect because it aligns our interests because what you get what I want and I get what you want. which is Kith Rex and a Leviathan.
Oh,
A shadow.
no.
A shadow. An enormous shadow begins to eclipse the spawning grounds that you were in.
Did you say?
And you hear.
Did you
I
say
said Kith.
Kithrex?
Nope. Kith Rex.
Do we know him?
You do know him as the brother. The Tide Tamer brother.
Wait.
You do know him.
Whoa.
What the fuck, Chris?
Hold on. Hear me out.
fuck,
Because
Chris?
the first thing you hear as the sun begins to eclipse over the spawning grounds is you hear what sounds like Lieutenant Rock's voice. Get down now. Immediately, all the other Tide Tamers begin to take cover, just hidden as much as they can, camouflage, whatever you can think of. They do this expertly because they have been hunting in these waters for a long time.
Oh,
In
fuck.
fact, the Tide Tamer in front of you, hide now.
Say less.
And instructs you to do so.
Okay. Hold on.
Hold on, real quick.
Hold on.
Is this a despair?
Yeah, and your 5 advantages actually.
Okay.
I know not what I
Can I
asked for.
feasibly get all of my party in engaged range with me?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's tight, but yeah.
All right, Noah. I have 10 XP in the bank right now. Would you allow me to spend it?
You want to use it for the Sea Shaper?
Correct.
Yeah, go for
Okay,
it.
sweet. Okay. There. 0. Save.
And you hear just a chest rattling.
Oh,
It
fucking
sound gated. That's so lame.
it sounded, but
At
the
the
first
beginning.
half a second sounded fucking horrifying.
From the Leviathan.
Okay.
And let me be clear, he is in plain open water, making no attempt to hide himself. Not that he could hide the Leviathan, but is swimming self-assuredly toward the entrance of the volcano mouth.
All right. So in a panic, I just immediately try to get everybody around me, and I'm gonna roll this little force die right here.
Yes, bro.
I will naturally, of course, be spending it.
Of course.
And I assume we have some like coral down here, right?
I would say, with the Dark Side Pip especially, you tap into a magma flow just below the mantle of the seafloor, and it bursts through, creating like a rocky cavern that seals over the top of you, perfectly blending with the environment. If that's what you had in mind.
Yeah. And that will give all of us concealment.
You will be concealed from prying eyes.
Private eyes.
Don't move.
There's Chris, you're muted.
I'm actually trying not to move in real life.
Okay.
And then
What'd you say there, Cassie?
I see.
Okay.
I mean, what is that thing?
Right? The big shark? The biggest shark? What's up with all of this? I thought June sent us over here as like diplomatic envoys or something, and now there's all this infighting.
guess we just stay here for a couple minutes and hopefully it pass.
And ideally, we can see what the lieutenant has to say. It seems like what we just experienced shouldn't have happened.
The Shale Striker is keeping an eye. He's in his own concealment, camouflage, but is keeping an eye on the situation outside. It's utter silence. And you kind of hear just like a low, faint, almost like imitating like a dolphin coming from the Shale Striker. You hear one come back. Another one come back. Different sound this time. Go with me if you want to live.
Ooh.
And they're
Ain't
kind of
gotta tell me
gestures.
twice.
Just gestures.
I make sure Seppo is with us.
And as you peek out of this like rocky volcanic outcropping that Thuna was able to kind of summon from the environment around her, you see the tail end of this Leviathan swimming into that volcanic cavern.
Holy shit.
And we can go ahead and end it right there, I think.
Moving off on some scary shit.
Wowie.
Oh, hell.
And be 15 XP, gentlemen.
Oh,
Ooh.
baby.
How much?
15?
Got
Update
some
your fucking
combat in.
totals.
At 1-5. Got some combat in. Good deal. Oh, cool. What an awesome way to end that session off there, Cassia, with your
What the fuck?
Yeah, thanks, Chris.
That's awesome.
What
Hey, man.
What the fuck? What the fuck, man?
Hey, quick question for everybody.
Yo.
Are we still live?
Quick
Yes.
answer.
Good. How does everyone's character swim? Like, what's your default swim?
Animation. What's your swimming animation?
What's my
Yeah.
swimimation, dude?
I'm breaststroking for sure.
I know Appa's hitting the full butterfly every fucking time.
Look like a starfish.
With like a blissful smile on his face.
Thuna's a pretty good athlete. So she's 100-meter free in it, dude.
Whatever
Nice.
fits the situation.
I think Oziad also has like the standard stroke, but is much slower than Thuna.
Nice. Call.
Calls doggy paddling.
Yeah. No, I do the front word and like I just kick
Breaststroke.
punch.
Cassie is hitting the one arm with the leg kick.
Who's
That's awesome.
the dolphin swimmer?
That's
Who's
a
butterfly kicking?
Tarth for sure.
That's Tarth, yeah.
Well, he's from Arisen, so.
He has a sweet tail to help him out. That's no fair.
Sure.
Sticky.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, we're so bound.
Jesus Christ.
That's awesome.
We're so bound. Oh, well, fairy tales are cool and all until they're, not.
Real.
Right.
All right. All right, guys. Well, good deal. Thanks for coming out. I think
Thank
next Sunday's
you.
still a go. So
That's
yeah.
right.
Nice.
All right.
All right. Well, you can go ahead and knock the recording off here, dude. Everybody say bye.
Bye.
Bye.